Good afternoon, this is Jack from theartofchart.net, and this is an intraday video for Tuesday the 23rd of January. Hang on, wait a second. Oh, I don't have my recording checklist to hand. Wait a second. Right, disclaimer, we do this for educational purposes only. We're here to share our technical analysis with you. We hope you can take some of what we're doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. We're not here to issue trading signals. Right, what's happening on ES? Well, in the intraday video yesterday, what I was talking about was this trend line here, and I was saying that was my preferred trend line because it was the highest quality trend line to be established. We hadn't quite reached it at the high yesterday. I was talking about that being tested last night or today, and we got both. It was tested last night, and it's been tested again today. It's held both times. We've got a 60-minute sell signal brewing. I really like this. I really like this to the downside. I don't know how much it's got in it. We've got wedge support. It's currently in about the 28.14 area. That's rising at about 9 or 10 handles a day. So obviously, you know, there's a time and price thing going on there. But I have to say, this is a nice looking short down into that level at least. Beyond that, who knows? This has been a very, very strong uptrend. You can see we haven't yet broken the RSI price cycle on for the matching wedge here, and we're going to need to obviously do that. But I really like this on the short side. I think this is a double top which has a definite chance of playing out, and this is one of the most attractive looking short entries I've seen in, well, months really. So this is nice. It's nice to have some very nice, clear, defined patterns. It's nice to have them on all three of these indices, because on NQ we now have a beautiful rising wedge as well. I wasn't happy with the trend line that was established already. It didn't hit my alternate. It's established a third alternate, but it's a decent looking trend line, and I think this is the rising wedge. And again, we've got a possible 60-minute sell signal brewing on NDX. This is nice. TF retested the high. I was talking about this rising wedge here. It has respected wedge resistance. This has done exactly what I was hoping it would do. An 60-minute sell signal is fixed. I really like it. I really like it. I don't know how far these are going to get. I mean, the target here on TF would be ideally the rising support trend line here, basically a retest of this low that we did on Tuesday last week. I'm wondering whether it'll get that far, but this is certainly the nicest looking short setup I've seen in months. And I think it's probably good for a day or two's downside, possibly more if we actually start breaking some significant support levels, but who can say? All right, in terms of how that looks on the RTH charts, on RUT, we've got RSI 14 and RSI 5 sell signals brewing on the daily. On the 60-minute chart, got a nice rising wedge from the August low. We've got another nice rising wedge from the November low on the TF chart, which I've been showing. We've got RSI 14 and RSI 5 sell signals brewing. On SPX, we haven't got an RSI 14 one brewing, but we do have an RSI 5. That would be an RSI 5 NIMO one. These are nice looking sell signals. They haven't fixed yet. And a nice RSI 14 on the hourly. So they haven't actually fixed yet, but this pattern setups, the RSI, this is looking really encouraging, and it could actually give us a retracement which would take us back down beyond the wedge support trend lines, although I wouldn't be assuming that. So